I think you spoke to this when you made your draft, Jerry, but in reality, can you really count on Mike Brown? As we sit here today, can you absolutely in your heart of hearts believe and count on him in your mind that he can make it through, I don't know how many games the over-under would be on it. Can you do that? And clearly with your draft, you spoke a little bit about who you drafted.
I think you have to, if I said that, I would just be putting my head in the sand, saying that would be lip service in terms of feeling that. But I do feel this.
We get 2 wins before.
Mike wants to come back. Mike's been a real warrior, medically speaking. He's 100%. He's had a lot of injuries. He's been snake bit. We have good young players behind him. I feel good about that going forward. It's Kevin Payne, Dan McGowan, drafted Steltz. We've got a couple of other young kids that we like. So we feel, with Daniel Manning too, we have some numbers too. But, what hurts a football team is when you get multi-injuries at the same position. That's what happened to us last year. We lost Mike, we lost Kevin Payne, we lost McGowan for some time. So, again, that's very, very tough. Just not losing Mike, but others as well.
Well, it's a Bears team facing a lot of uncertainty right now, but with uncertainty comes opportunity, and that seems to be what you and the rest of the Bears are looking at. Jerry, thank you for joining us as always.
And I got to ask you, did you get away on a vacation this year? Where'd you go? Because you spent all the money here. Did they Bears throw you a little bit for a little time away?
Yeah, a little bit. And I went to Florida too. The only thing I didn't do is start any campfires.
What'd you do? Well, wait a minute. With Florida, that's your old stomping ground.
It is. Well, I have family down there, so it wasn't the typical off season. So I really didn't get the time that I thought I would get, given the busyness of what we had to do this off season. So I went down there and familiarized myself with some family and was able to go out, enjoy a few things that you do that are indigenous to the state, without anybody, looking at me twice.
Gator wrestling.
So you're wrestling, you're just fishing? Is that...
I thought this was done.
No, you fish though?
No, I'm not a real fisher.
Indigenous to Florida, it's not fishing.
Well, I read a quote by Paterno. He said, you catch 3 of them and they all look the same. He said, which one is that?
But he's deaf. you're quoting a crazy person.
And you took your kids with you.
Well, my one daughter's down there, and it was my wife and my son. So we had a real nice time, and I enjoyed my time down there. So
I'm still working on what's indigenous to Florida if it's not fishing. Boating?
Well, you mean you could sit on the beach? You could be in a boat.
You're not on the beach.
No, I'm not
sitting on the beach in a boat.
A boat, yeah. So did a little of that. So it was a fun time.
Jerry, thanks.
Just relaxing.
Good
you
luck.
don't need a spa day yet, do you?
No.
Okay, until the season starts.
Okay, well.
Because last year, you remember we had you on top of the football world when you walked in here.
Yeah.
Now somebody kicked this thing. Just kicked their head over me. There's no world.
Okay, let's
the good old days.
Stop talking. Stop talking.
All right, Jerry. Always great to see you, my friend. Thank you.
Thank you. That's Jerry Angelo, the Bears general manager on Sports Radio 670. Plenty more to come today on The Score.
Different grills. What about that right there? And what about that guy right there? Oh, go, David! The guy holding up the sign, right over here.
Hey Matt,
That's had enough of Delmar.
Yeah.
what do you think of the first stint at Bourbonnais?
Don't you think he's had about enough?
Well, this is my last time coming, so I've enjoyed this trip. But I will not be back in August 11th. That's our next time here. I will not be coming for that show.
The police have said he's not allowed back. They're going to check his ID at the border.
Yeah, at the border.
Matt is a runaway.
And I'm going to have the guy chasing me home now.
Do you want that?
Bernsey,
I'd like to get him on my
Bernsey,
territory,
you eating nothing but garbage the last 2 nights.
That's true.
How does your stomach feel?
Oh, it's Vietnam.
You had a banana today.
You didn't have a banana
You
today.
did too. I had one as well.
What'd you have last night to eat, Bernstein?
Last night I had vegetable beef soup.
And
I had a
And then?
triple steak burger
And
with
then?
bacon and cheese and onions. And I had French fries. And I had the rest of your
the rest of my chili.
I just remembered that. I did. That's right. You're eating that?
And what about White Castle the night before?
Oh, I don't remember, but I remember it was very, very good.
What about the Frisco guy?
Yeah, what about the Frisco melt that you
The
had?
guy who did the drive-thru and took our orders.
Bastard. Oh wait, a shake. I had
You
the
had a
walk-home
shake
shake.
too,
I always have to
right.
have one for the road.
Terry,
Yep.
What kind of shake?
Terry,
Chocolate
Waffle
shake to
shake.
walk home.
Terry,
I love
how do you feel about the fun that you missed out on the last 2 nights
I
here?
feel very comfortable going home. You know what? I see it on the road. I don't participate in it.
You don't
Like
participate in it.
I don't believe in it.
I got two words. Pink pony.
Autobahn for all summer.
Scorched years, Bears camp. We're all loving it. We're just waiting for the autographs at the end. These guys are doing their best up here. We're just staying cool, waiting for them to come back out, get some autographs. Go Bears!
Zarang, say hi.
Not so sweaty and smoky.
That's not so sweaty.
I can't see the most handsome of the Zarang family. I want to see him.
He's very European.
Why can't I see the most?
What's he calling me a wanker for?
Because that's his word of the day. We're supposed to scream when he says wanker.
Why I gotta be a wanker?
And I got arrested, bailed out, and still made it to Steak and Shake last night.
What is that? He wasn't on the team in 2005. What is that based on? Your confidence in Javier Vasquez?
Yeah, last year down the stretch when the White Sox were horribly out of it, then he was really good.
Look again. This is.
But he pitched a big game the other night. How'd that go?
We appreciate the call, and it's pointless to because
How'd they kill him the other night?
This is the key difference between hoping for something and assuming something.
They're not.
I agree with you. It would be wonderful if he won every game forever, and everybody's great, and everything's happy, and everything's parades. And that's great. And
I'd love a parade. When you like a parade,
you are allowed to want that. You are allowed to hope for that, but you're not allowed to assume it.
There's a lot of love for Vasquez, and you loved him last September.
Oh my God, I'd like someone to break.
Stuff. Nice guy.
I love Lamp.
Wonderful guy. All right, we need to take a break. We'll come back, talk some more about the White Sox and what's going on here, and we hope to be, oh my God, blessed by the presence of it. Hochuli
At 3:45.
You've got Chicago Sports Radio 670 The Score. But how much does the world not know about Ed? Because I've read some stuff about you, so we know a little bit about you. But is there one thing you can tell us that nobody knows about you? That isn't embarrassing? Because I think people wonder about you. You become a major figure from the time the games start all the way through the playoffs. You're the guy.
I've read a lot of things about myself too that are news to me as well. So it's always very interesting to see what fans have got to say on the internet. What don't you know about me?
Yeah.
People probably don't realize on the field how often, I'm not sure.
Well, that's interesting.
No, that's really not quite the way to put it. But as a referee, I'm responsible for the quarterback #1 and for some interior line blocking. Those are my primary areas of responsibility, and so that's what I'm watching on a play. The play ends, and other things happen. There's penalties thrown, all sorts of things could happen, and I don't have any idea what else happened in the play. And it's just input that I get from the rest of my crew, and I've tried to put it together and come up with the ultimate result based upon the rules, and the rules of the NFL are quite complicated. There are more exceptions than rules. And so on that, I think people always think that I know everything that's going on, and you really don't. You rely on everybody else.
We always find at least one rookie who fits this description. I think something you need to know about being a Chicago Bear. This city loves overachieving white guys. I'm telling you, nothing but the truth. That the white guy that even looks like he's trying really, really hard, you'll have your own restaurant in like 3 weeks. So, and by the way, you were saying Corey Graham sucks. That can't be true. That can't be true. I don't know why you're hating on the guy already. I mean, he's sitting right here.
I was going to say he sucks.
Oh, really?
Good thing I didn't. Huh? Oh, good Lord.
Decent player, is that right?
He made some plays out there.
All right, we're going to talk to Corey Graham in a moment. So, Craig, thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Craig.
And good luck.
to you.
Thanks for putting up with us.
Plus, your quarterbacks are, one guy to me is just, and look, we were Rex supporters for a long time, Robbie. We were, right, understanding what the Bears were doing and why they were doing it.
Because he had a couple, games where he might not have played as well. You guys, Rex has won. He took us to the Super Bowl. Kyle Orton has won. We have 2 QBs here that can win football games. We win games on defense, special teams, and a quarterback that manages the game. And if we do that, we have a core group of guys here that can win football games. And that's the bottom line.
That's you. Quarterback who can manage football games. That means the kicker better be damn good.